Warmest Blessings, Gemini Collective. This is Mastershamanpalichee, and we're going to do a soul reading for you today, a timeless reading. Whatever resonates, keep, and whatever does not, don't keep. I'm trying to grow the channel as far and wide as possible. If you can do me a quick favor to like and subscribe and hit that notification button for me, it is all free to do, and I appreciate you. And let's get on going here into your reading. Pulling up the first card is the Air Guardian that comes up. And with the Air Guardian, get that into focus here for you. With the Air Guardian coming up for you right now, it says shift your perception. So whatever it is that you've been perceiving in your situations, I want you to start to see it from a third person, not really that you are that person in that situation, right? It feels like it's so tough right now, with the Ten of Swords that comes up for you as well. It feels like it's a bit difficult to get out of whatever that situation is right now that you're getting out of. It feels like it's a big struggle. It's a struggle. It's a fight. Okay. It's a fight, a struggle to get out of the situation that you've been in, and are in right now. Taking a look and see what area of life does this have to do with. And I'm just taking a look at your soul intuitively too, as I am doing this. It looks like as if you're on a crossroads or a 50-50 in regards to really wanting to stay or wanting to go from the situation. It feels like you've had some kind of a practical um, plan, perhaps, about what you want to do, but it feels like that plan has been put down the dumps or has been scratched off. And right now, what you need to really do is actually look at the bigger picture. You've looked at the bigger picture once before, but now you have to re-look at the picture again. What does my life look like without this, right? Without someone in my life? What does that really look like for me? Okay. I know you're sort of going through this big obstacle, but now you got to shift your perception into a third party, looks like. Now, there's also been some kind of a downturn, like a dispute, a downturn. It feels financial for some reason on this. And so it feels like as if you don't know if you really want to stay or go in this situation. Now, I'm going to take a look at your person. What is your person? What are they doing right now? What are they? I'll say that your person feels as though they've somewhat put their ground, stood their ground at one point, but right now they're not standing their ground. It feels like they are also uh, orchestrating what is to happen, and you're sort of taking the hit. That's what it feels like. Okay. And also, your person feels as though they are just kind of on a now they feel like they're not on a pedestal or platform of any kind, but they do feel like they've been there and they've done that and they've done enough in the situation, in the relationship. This is a love relationship, seems like, that I'm seeing. And the person doesn't want to back down. Um, they've stood their ground on the relationship at one point, but now they are kind of straying away, right? Straying away from the relationship, from the situation, and they're kind of letting you handle the situation on your own. It feels sort of really tough for you to try to do this and to be okay with it because you're not okay with it. You feel as though that you've been cheated of and lied to. Now, it's going to take a while for a personal situation here to get resoluted, to have a resolution. And I'm going to just take a quick peek at what this really means for you. Don't take this to the heart. this situation. Let it move and move out far from you. You truly don't deserve this. But the question is, you questioned if you do. Why? Why, Gemini? Bring this back to you. This comes in as I talked, or Spirit talked through, the K or King of Hearts. You went from a 50 to 50% on trying to work out the situation to a King of Hearts. And that's what's coming up in the coming days here, is you're going to start to feel this King of Hearts. You're going to start to feel like you really have to bring this love back to yourself. You've put it into the situation for so long and so hard. And this person just kind of danced out and about and didn't really take their responsibility. And now you're taking the hit. You're taking the hit for this. You're taking the responsibility for this when you don't really need to, when you don't necessarily have to. Now you have to come back, forgive the situation, forgive the person, your person. And now you need to stop to worrying about everything, because everything is going to be fine at the end of the day, Gemini Collective. You must make your dreams more practical and not just go off of what you're feeling that day. Yes, you can say and get maybe a little bit angry at me and say, hey, I haven't been doing that. But I can see here that your soul is lost. The fragment of your soul is lost. The heart part of you is lost because you're not getting your heart back to the compassionate part that you need to be to get back into being able to adapt, in a more smooth manner. You are very smart, a very smart person, right? Gemini Collective. You guys are very smart. You can be very smart, but you can also have curiosity, and curiosity may also distract you from really going to where you need to go, which is the one place that you really want. And that is truly just making things work, right? Truly making things work. You need to honor your inner knowing. You have a tuition and you're not honoring that. You have a good guiding spirit, some of you, right? You have a good guiding spirit, but you're not acknowledging that spirit right now. You're going fully off on what physically happened. There's a part of you that questions, is this karma, though? And I want to tell you that karma has happened and it is somewhat going to be dying. But you also need to take the step to cut that karma out. And I want to stop right here and tell you a little bit about past life regression. I do past life regressions and karma cord cutting. So this is a good, because the death card comes out. The death card comes out, right? It's literally telling you that you need to, that this part of you will be dying, will be removed at some point. But to cleanse it fully in the shamanic manner does take past life regression to check out and see what's going on in your blueprint. What has been in your blueprint, right? What is there in the soulful part of you? But then also, can we cut this karma out? How can we remove whatever karma that needs to go out to be removed and basically replaced by something good? And see what comes from that, right? To manifest that out for you, Gemini. Because you need to honor your inner knowings. And you haven't been honoring your full inner knowings. It's been a doubt, a fear of what is to come for yourself to adapt to. You really don't want to adapt to anything. And it also feels as though that you have to fight your way through to getting justice, to fight your way through to really gaining this righteous part of your life back together again. And right now, you're not doing it in a way where it is straight and forward. It is you're doing it in a way where it's a little bit deceiving, but it's for a good reason. So that's not too bad. But what you want to ultimately get to is this goal of doing it straight up without no fear or doubt and very authentic. And that's where your goal ultimately will lead to if you are able to find this healing for yourself to cut the karma out. This karma has a lot to do with your relationship, with a relationship that was in a past life. So I want to tell you this. You're like the air right now, that you're flowing and growing wherever it takes you. But I want you to take yourself as a leaf to actually say, I want to move a little bit so that when the air blows, I can land here in this specific place. I want to leave you with a spirit message, Gemini Collective. Take a slow, deep breath and sit with me here. Love comes to those who doesn't wait, but to those who helps themselves to love themselves. Once you love yourself enough, this love will be attracted in to your life, the life that you have not known for quite some time. This is the life of love and grace. And the love flows through to you, to them, manifesting in now the love that is flowing through. I'm going to pull up the last card here for you, Gemini Collective. And we've got the 8 of Diamonds, a very good card, showing you that love is going to flow through very abundantly once you're able to accept it. Are you able to accept it? And will you be willing to do so? Warmest blessings, and we'll talk to you next time.